Hi, I'm Bryan Goodwin. Thank you for your interest in pursuing greatness. So in this book, we're really helping teachers tackle problems of practice. And so, a problem of practice is anything that you're encountering in your classroom that's challenging to you, that's vexing, that's maybe you're trying to figure, maybe you're trying something and it's not quite working. Um, and problems of practice are common across the profession. In fact, one of the points we make is that having a problem of practice is not a weakness. In fact, we see expert teachers who will tell us that they're always working on something, right? We can always get better. And so um, what we did is, as authors, Pete and Elisa and I, and BJ and Bess, we sat down, we thought about what are the common problems of practice that we hear teachers encountering at various stages in their careers. And we winnowed that down to a group of 24 critical problems of practice that we know if you can address these problems, you can also have a significant impact on student learning. So, and then as it turns out, we found that those 24 problems of practice really clustered around 6 key areas that we call pathways. They're main places where if you can keep progressing and keep getting better in a certain area, you're going to also help your students continue to be more successful. So these 6 pathways are, they start with nurturing a positive classroom environment, one that's primed for high quality learning. A second pathway is challenging students to commit to mastery so they own their own learning goals. The third pathway is around designing engaging learning experiences so that kids are curious and that we can really capture their interest and move them towards deep learning. A fourth pathway is around motivating students with feedback, giving them feedback that motivates them to do better, to want them to improve and learn more. A fifth pathway is around assessing for learning, so creating assessments that help us know where students are, help them know where they are, and help us then be able to adjust our teaching practices accordingly. And the sixth pathway is really around creating dynamic, collaborative group learning activities where kids can learn together and learn from one another too. So that's how we've organized the book. It's those 6 main chapters which reflect those 6 big goals, which we, as I said before, we call them pathways. And because we also see that getting good at anything really requires a journey of reflection and growth. And so for each pathway, what you'll see, there's a problem of practice. There's four main problems of practice. We follow it up with a little bit of research to let you know what the best teachers do to address that problem, give you some really quick and applicable tools that you can try right away in your classroom. And then most importantly, we follow that up with reflection questions so that you can reflect with yourself, but also with your colleagues to think about what's working, what's getting better in your classroom. And then, just give you some follow-up tips to help you keep getting better. And so, hey, we know that 24 problems of practice is a lot to tackle. We don't expect you to do it in a single year. Really, more importantly, it's an opportunity for you to personalize your own learning as a teacher, to jump in and solve the problem that's most vexing to you right now. So when you feel ready, so what expect people is to tackle a problem, think about it, reflect on it. When they're ready, then move on to the next problem. So my question for you is, are you ready to roll up your sleeves and really take charge of your own professional learning and pursue greatness? So please dive in. Let us know where your journey takes you. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks.